Hi everyone, it's me Takyre for another video. This time we're gonna talk about the ward and how to ward as a support. So first of all, I will talk about if you get invade and you're going back to lane and you want to ward safely. There is a small trick. You go here in the column and just ward here. And as you know if they do the red buff or not. But it happens rarely, it's only if you get invade. Oh, the thing with ward, you can see my thing is white here. When I go on a wall, it's red, and when I go on a bush, it's green. So if I'm on the bush, it's green. If I leave the bush, it's yellow. So this one is not on the bush. It's a small trick to know. And when you're on the wall, you're gonna put next to the wall the best area it can. But yeah, you're gonna talk about it later because you can do some tricks with it. About the laning phase, I'm gonna talk about laning phase, mid game and late game, how you gonna ward as a support, mostly as a caster. About the warding in lane, you only have kinda one ward. So if you come in lane and you are a support who need to poke early, you can put a ward here. So you can see the enemy support, but be careful, if they have the oracle, don't use your ward. There is if you get push, you're gonna ward this bush, so you know where the enemy is. And if you are pushing, you're gonna not use your ward in lane and gonna put it in this bush, or it's a better option to go here. Why put a ward here? Because you can see it shows vision in this area and in this area. So if you get ganked by this, you're gonna see the enemy, and if the jungle come here, they see you. So in the case you are in here. But there is another option. If you crash the wave into this turret and have a ward, you ping your ADC to come with you. But you have to be sure that the jungle is not in the enemy, in this jungle. But you can come in this jungle and put a ward in this area. It's mostly here. So you see this grump and this blue buff. So when your jungle, the enemy jungle is going bot side, you're gonna see him coming. And this ward is so much broken because you see this camp are up or not. So you know which lane the jungle is supposed to gank. Because if he's coming for bot lane, you're gonna maybe take this blue and then go for bot lane. And you see him coming. This ward is really broken. But you have to be sure to not get catch if you go this deep. Yeah, that's kinda all for the first ward. Let's say you reset, so you buy sometime a pink. When you're going to pass to mid lane most of the time as support, and go in this area if you can roam. If not, just go bot. But yeah, go. Let's say you are roaming, so you roam. You're gonna help your mid laner, and when you leave or when you came, try to put a pink or a normal ward here, because this is called the pixel bush, and it's very broken to know if someone is coming here, if your enemy support is moving to mid lane, if mid laner is coming bot lane. It's very broken to have this spot. Yeah, and sometimes use a ping. It depends if you want to use a ping here or not. And then when you go back to bot lane, let's say most of the time, I'm speaking like I'm in a blue team. Okay, you're gonna put a ping in this area, the closer, but still the closer it is of your area. So the enemy, if they want to take this one, they have to go really deep to take it, and it's easier to catch them. That's if they was here. And try to ward this bush if you have too much one. And like I said, this one, if you can do it in the game, it's really broken to go this, and sometimes just take this thing by leaving. And sometime, let's say, if the enemy are pushing, and you know they will push the wave, try to put a sneaky ward here. So if you are fighting here, you have vision here, and you know if the jungle is in lane going like that, you see him coming, But if you can't, if you can't go this deep, you can still put one here. So you see still the jungle coming. But yeah, mostly most of the time they use just toward the bush. And when you see them taking vision, you're like, oh, the jungle is maybe coming. That kinda all for the blue side. Let's say now you're playing for it. I'm just gonna take my ping back. Let's say you're playing right side this time. I'm gonna remove just all the ward. So for the red side, it's kinda similar. If you need the ward, you put it here, just like I said before, and you can put the same ward here if needed. If you only have one ward, it shows you the whole area. As you can see, you saw it coming here or here. It's really broken if you only have one ward. And there is another trick, I think it's something like... I miss it a lot. But you have to put the ward here. Work. Why is it not working? Maybe here. Yeah, like that. And if you cannot face check, like, I mean, if you are against Nautilus as Senna or Soraka or other thing, you cannot come here and put the ward because he's gonna grab you. So you better stick to this tree and in this area of the river, and you can put a ward. It's really broken. It doesn't show a lot. I'm gonna... It doesn't show much, but still you have some vision in the bush. And it's better than doing all the way here, going up, losing so much time, leaving your ADC alone against Nautilus or something. Oh wait, I need to miss it. And put the ward here. You lose a lot of time and sometimes your ADC will die like an idiot. Yeah. And as red side, if you need to ward this bush, try to stick to the wall here. Because when you stick and put the ward here, they doesn't see you. I can show you. If someone is here, you won't be able to see him. And you can put the ward here, and they don't have the vision. That's kinda a small trick, so you're safer. And as I said, as red, when you're at red side and you pass to mid lane, you come here, and then go there, and try to have the vision on Pixel Bush, and try to use this thing to take vision here, put a ward, and then come mid to help. Sometimes you go in a lane gank, like most of the is for playmaker. You go straight to lane, and then go help, and when you leave, you put the ward here. Because Pixel Bush is really good. So let's say you're going to play for Herald as a blue team. So when you moved for you're gonna move from mid lane and then going there most of the time, or go straight to mid to help him catch the wave. I'm gonna stay here, and if you're the team doing the Herald, you can put a ward here. There is two ways going there, but it can be dangerous this way. You have a better option. It's taking in this area. Wait, if I'm right. And you see the green thing, when it's not green, you can put the word and it's in it. When it's white, you can put it. And when you have this word here for error, and try to take this thing out, and mostly stay in here, because you can help your mid laner if he is on trouble, and help the herald if someone is going to disturb your jungle doing it. So yeah. Or you can sometimes help your jungle, but yeah, it's better to be hide. And yeah. So the enemy don't know where you are. It's kinda all, and sometime yeah, that's all for the laning phase. Let's say now bot lane turret is down. So when bot lane turret is down, you're going for mid lane or top lane most of the time. So okay, turret is down. So most of the time you will go mid, because yeah, it's the best option, because you're next to the Drake and the Herald at the same time. It depends if your IDC going top, but I will explain later about that. So if you're mid, and there is not much of a threat, like Zac or something, try to use most of the time your jungle to help you put ward. And just wanna remove all the ward. So your mid lane, you need vision in the river. So most of the time you will try to go there. When the wave is pushed and your ADC is not in danger, always do this. When you're sure the jungle won't catch you, most of the time try to have your jungle with you, and your ADC is not you won't get caught or anything. So you will try to get the vision on this pixel bush, but go as far as you can, because as you can see, you need this area, because it's gonna be a bit black. Because here is a dummy, and you cannot see it. You can just stick to the wall and gank like this. It's well known. But yeah, you have to put the ward the closer you can of the bush. And normally when you go this way, you can see it. But you have to still put it in the bush. Yeah. When you have this vision, you see everything from there. There is still jungle who can jump or dash. And so in this moment you can put vision here or vision behind. Like if you can put a vision here, but yeah, it depends of the jungle. And sometimes if you are pushing for the turret, put a vision here. If it's something like Fiddlestick, Zac, Rek'Sai or other thing. As I said, for the pixel bush in the bot side, try to ward this. This one you don't care, you have to put it a bit, but still the black area is not that trouble here. I forgot to say, in laning phase, sometime you're against some Rek'Sai, Zac, Fiddlestick and other thing, and you are pushing, and let's say the turret is still up, and they're gonna try to stay in this bush, so there is a small trick. So going here, and I think something is actually hard to do it. Oh fuck. Wait. Okay, and then you can have vision in this bush. So if Fiddlestick is waiting, or Rek'Sai using a portal, or Kayn going in bush, it's Kayn going in the wall. So this ward is actually super good. It's hard to do it, but yeah, if you use the trick, it's fine. Because going this way, and it's way too dangerous. You can do it and take the plant, but it's really dangerous to do this. That's kinda all for the mid lane. Let's say your ADC is dump and want to go top. Yeah, it's when ADC want to go top. But let's say you're top lane, so it's kinda the same. You put a ward here, put a ward in this area, and if needed, you can go this far and for the pixel bush to help your mid laner. Because the free ward you can take. And most of the time when you go top lane, you're gonna push a lot. So you kinda don't need to ward this bush, because your ADC plus support against top laner, you win. You're supposed to win. Have to be careful still of the jungle. Okay, that's all when you stay mid. Let's say turret is gone. Okay, no turret. Most of the time you will I mean when you have as blue side play the Drake, you need vision around it. Like put a vision here, which is really good, because you can see the whole area. Don't go this far. It's actually can do the same ward to go here or here. This one is actually better, and this one is really dangerous. And for the another ward you cannot need, you can put it here. But if you are sure you are safe, you can put it here. It's better. But yeah, most of the time you will just put one here, and yeah, you can only need this two ward because it shows the whole jungle if the enemy are coming. For the Drake, you can still put one here if you know they are coming here, but most of the time you will have the prio on the river. And now for the red side area, if you want to play the Drake, let's say you have the prio, so you will try to ward the two area. You go here. You see when it's green and it's turned white, you put the ward here. You take this thing up and you put a ward. I think it's yeah, like that. And you have kinda old vision. Or you can add another one if he's playing in this dark area, and try to ping it, ping the Drake, so they don't have vision. And don't put it somewhere like that or like that. You have to make it in this area, so the wool, the counter vision do the wool pit. And as I said, if they are coming here, you can still put another one here. This one is kinda useless because you have wool vision on jungle. That's kinda all for Drake. Let's say if you destroy a lot of turret and you are red side, you can put ward here and other one here, which is pretty broken because you can see the whole jungle. If they try to enter here, it's only some dark area here. You can add another one, but yeah, to do the Drake, you will see them coming. These two are really good. This one particularly because you can see red buff and the whole jungle. This one is really good. And let's say they don't have a lot of turrets, you can add one here. But yeah, it's in late Drake. For the blue team, only in this area and this area. You don't need more ward for the Drake. It's actually more taking about prio mid. That's kinda all for the Drake area. Let's say for the blue team, when you do a Baron, I have to remove this thing. So when you're doing a Baron, you're gonna put a ping, obviously. And like I said before, if it's too dangerous, you can go here, put a ward here. I don't remember how to do this one. Wait, in something like that. Okay. Yeah, to have vision on the whole area, so the jungle cannot come. Try to actually put, if you can, ward like this, so you have better vision behind. You can see the whole thing if the jungle is here, and always keep them out of vision. That's it. Only in early Baron. After that, normally they don't have a lot of turret. Let's say they lost T2. If they lost T2, you can put ward like in Dragon. It's kinda the same, and maybe one here. Yeah, and you can still put one here. So you have if this one fade, you can see the pit still, the area. But yeah, it depends. If you have 4 with Warstone, you can put another one. And you have another pink you can put in here. Yeah. I think that kinda all for the ward. And the trick of the ward, you cannot do it in this area, it doesn't work in blue. And I didn't say, if you are top lane as red team, you can still come in the jungle and do the same you do in this area to know where the jungle is and then go back to lane. It's kinda the same, it depends on the side. Well, I think that's all for the wording in as support. Well, I hope you like the video. See you guys!